Aerobics, believe it or not, is back, and high fitness is taking over across the country. The women behind the movement are here. Welcome Emily Nelson and Zenith. Hello, ladies.
Thank you so much for having us.
What is high fitness? What is this?
Okay, so we've brought aerobics back in a more modern way. So we've taken old school aerobics, the fun.
Like Jane Fonda leg warmer aerobics, you mean?
Well, you know, part of it. We've taken it and scaled it into this decade, okay? So maybe not as much leg warmers, but definitely fun fashion.
Awesome.
Fun workout, sweaty blast, and the group mentality where you're better in a group because you have so much fun.
Sure. Are we talking like, I mean, in my head, all I see is, you know, the workout videos. Is that what it is?
So we have channeled those moves, those fun, iconic, you got the knees, you got the jacks, all of that, but we've taken it in a safer way, and also we've added that HIIT training that really works the body and popular. So we're using those moves, yet we're setting it to, you know, a formula that's tried and true with a warm-up, then toners, spike the heart rate with those cardios, bring it down with the toners, spike it back up. So you're doing all of this, but literally, if you're a participant, you have no idea. Because the music, it's set to fun music, so you have no idea. And the moves, right?
Right.
But we wanted to keep it simple. What we found when we started high is that everyone was making fitness, like dance fitness, more difficult, harder to follow.
Yeah, I mean, you think about the Zumbas of the world and things like that, and it's like this whole choreographed routine, and you're like, I'm just trying to get a workout in. Like, I'm going to learn to dance too.
People are set up for success because it's so simple. There's only 4 moves per song, and they're fitness-based moves, so there's no like cha-cha 1, 2, 3 type thing. It's more like knee, knee, jack, jack. So you get it, but it's so much fun you don't even realize how hard you're working until the end, and you're
so
like,
there
wow.
is choreography, like each routine is set to a song, but because we tried to simplify it, people catch on quite quickly.
So, I mean, how did you guys come together? How did this come to be?
Well, okay, like our format, it's actually a story of inspiration. Like, we're all about rising people up. So by making you rise, it doesn't dim my light. We both rise together. That's kind of our thought pattern. So I worked in a gym in Calgary, and I worked there for a long time and kind of worked my way up. But I was in a place where it was kind of like I wasn't finding my place in there, and I wasn't really empowered to do great at it. And Emily started working at this gym, and she's just such a cheerleader, and she has such an amazing, humble confidence. And she was finally like, I'm going to teach you how to teach dance fitness with me. And I was like, hell no, you're not. I am not doing dance fitness.
I forced her right into it.
Yeah. She's like, no, trust me, you're going to do this. And what it did was spark something in me that I found this like self-empowerment. I became my own hype girl. I believed in myself. And that really changed the game. Because I'm not a dancer, though, I would take her routines and dumb them down so I could do them, because she's a beautiful dancer and I was not. So what happened was I simplified the moves because I couldn't do them, and then people ended up loving the product, being like, oh, I love how simple this is.
Because it's fun, it's community, but it's also easy to understand, and you're not thinking that hard.
Yes.
Now, I have heard that this is one of those, and you mentioned it a little bit, about there's like a community feel in these classes. What makes, I mean, isn't it a community feel in every kind of dance class or any kind of workout class?
Yes, I
guess
makes yours
it
different? So when we started this, we knew, we were like, there's a niche missing in the fitness industry. We want a class that is as fun as it is intense, right? Like, that's what we were thinking. But we said beyond that, we are so sick of scrolling through, seeing on fitness, you need to look a certain way, you need to be a certain way. How about you just show up the way you are? Like, honestly, like, start saying, I'm gonna lose 10 pounds and I'm gonna go. How about you come as you are? And if you walk into a high fitness class, you will see that. There's people of all walks of life, you know, 18-year-olds to 70-year-olds, whatever, but it's like people are just happy, I think. I don't know, we tried to do it from the top up. So like from the second we started this, we were like, we want everyone to feel welcome. We want everyone to feel a part of this. It's about more about what you feel inside when you finish that, like that high, get it?
Yeah, I get it, good job.
That high that you feel inside, then the workout, that's secondary, right? But that's what people think they're coming for a workout. But the more you come, everybody's there in this group setting. You can't replace that.
No, I mean, we truly have fangirls that have showed up to our studio just to meet you. This has never happened since we've been here.
That is so funny.
So, I mean, but clearly that tells me that what you're saying is not just a bunch of BS that people that start a fitness craze or fitness workout say. You know, it's actually real.
We want people to feel like they belong, and I think that's hard in any gym setting, because anyone who's uncomfortable in a gym is going to walk in, stand in the corner.
Totally.
Right?
And so that's the thing, is an empowered woman is powerful. And so when people get empowered and they find their own self-empowerment and they're like, actually, I am so awesome. They look back at us and they're like, because of you, I'm now this. And that's what happened with Emily and I. Like when I wanted to start like a fitness format, it was no question in my mind who I was doing this with. It's because you empowered me. Let's do this. Like the power of empowerment
is awesome.
Is so powerful.
It is. And okay, where can people, now that we talked all about the class, where can you go? Is there like a high fitness gym, or where do you find these classes?
Yeah, so they're all over at local gyms and studios. So you can go to highfitness.com and you can type in your address, the day of the week. It will pull up all the classes nearest you. We're also on Instagram and Facebook at high.fitness.
So the whole part of it too is that once someone falls in love with high fitness, you can become an instructor and start your own classes and make some money. So what happens is girls that usually are participants fall in love with the format so they're like, I want to do this. I want to spread the love. I want to make some pocket money. And so they become instructors. Anyone can become an instructor, and you can teach a class. You could teach it in this room. You could teach it anywhere.
Perfect.
Yeah.
High fitness for everybody.
Yes.
All right,
Let's do
ladies, thank you for coming. Congratulations on all your success.
Thank you so much for having us.
We'll be right back.